Hi guys, it's Sabamat here at the Starladder Season 9 offline finals. I'm joined here by Goblak from Team RoX.KIS. Now you guys have had quite a long day today. A lot of matches have been played and unfortunately you lost out in the tiebreaker matches. Looking at the day so far, who would you say your toughest opponent has been?
I think it's AG because it's like we never played against them before and they are really strong. They gave us good lesson. It's good experience for us to play against top Chinese teams like IG, DK, who came to Kiev, and I think next time we will try to play better against them.
Besides from the huge potential prize pool here and everything else, is that probably the most valuable thing for you as a team, and especially as a team captain, just playing against those Eastern teams?
Of course, prize money is very good for everyone, but it's like right now we are a new team and we want to achieve something like achievements. I think are even better for us than any prize money. If we can win some huge tournament, the thing is that we won something, we got a trophy, will be better for us. We will be all in good mood and get fantastic emotions, I think.
Okay. Now you speak about emotions and mood. Is morale something, as a team captain, you have to deal with quite a bit with your team? I imagine a lot of captains are in a kind of similar position to make sure their team is always motivated and hyped up.
Yeah, of course, we're always talking, we're discussing something, trying to get our emotions on top, our mood to be good for games, trying to not give up and always fight till end.
Yeah. Now, does your team do they help with the draft at all, or is it more of the case that you're kind of teaching them?
It's like I have some ideas. Of course, not all of them are good. I'm trying to pick something, make something, and of course, if something going wrong, they're telling to me. We're all discussing this, and they're helping me to find out what is good, what is bad.
Can you give me kind of like a rundown of how you deal with a game when you finish? Do you go look at the replay as a team? Do you just discuss it over, in person, or?
Yeah, sometimes I'm watching alone. Sometimes we are watching all together. Sometimes somebody who watched replay alone as well, telling me some things that he thinks is important in this game, what we need to do or not to do in next game in the same situation. So it's like this, I think.
And how important is it for you, just as a team, to get more LAN experience underneath your belt and actually attend here together?
I think it's very important for us because like right now it's our third LAN. We got 2 small LANs in Russia and it's our third LAN as a team. So we have not that much experience and every LAN for us is very important. We are getting some lessons and next time we are trying to avoid our mistakes.
Okay. Now, looking at Starladder Season 9, there are some, potentially the best teams in the world here. Out of everyone here, is there a particular team you really want to defeat and take down, or is it just a case of you just want to prove yourself against everyone here?
I think all teams here are super strong, so it's not like we want to defeat somebody. Against all European team, last months we played a lot of games online, and sometimes we win, sometimes we lose, it's obvious. And here we're just trying to show our best. Okay.
Now, you speak about online. There is a lot of online tournaments that obviously all these teams are playing in. How different is it to, playing online in front of an audience with the big stage lights on you? Is it a huge difference for you as a team? Is that something you want more experience and to get around with that?
For me, by myself, stage and crowd means nothing. I played already a lot of LANs and in huge places, huge areas, so I really don't care about this. I'm not feeling nervous or something. Okay. But some of my players, from time to time, I think they are nervous a bit. Yeah. Also, another thing on LAN, it's you all the time lacking communications. It's hard in our team, I think, because crowd screaming something, you hear their voices in Skype, there here no voice isolation cabin, so we are hearing all from the crowd.
Okay. Now, looking forward, specifically to tomorrow, you're going to now face up against Team Empire, and they're a team who've also been struggling here. They've had an extremely hard group. Is there anything in particular you're planning on looking at maybe running in that game, or just to deal with Empire and how they play?
We played really huge amount of games against Empire last month. I think we know how they play. They know how we play. Right now, after all games, we are discussing what we're gonna do, what we need to do to, I don't know, find their weak places, or put pressure on their weak places, and I don't know how the game will go tomorrow, but we hope for our victory and hope we do our best.
Okay. Now, on the main stage, Alliance versus Evil Genius is about to start, a best-of-3 series, and whoever loses that series would actually face against either yourself or Team Empire tomorrow, depending on who wins. Out of those two teams, they're both extremely, powerful teams. Yeah. Is there any in particular you think you will end up facing against? Who do you think is going to take that series?
We don't care, I think, about EG or Alliance. We just need to play our game. Both teams are extremely strong right now. It's like EG is a top seed, Alliance from USA, Alliance they are world champions. So the game will be very tough. If we can go through Empire, the game will be tough for us anyway. And we need just to show our game, our performance, and if we can do all things all right and don't make mistakes, only then we can beat them.
Now looking a bit more further into the future, obviously this year's International is coming around, the invites are probably going to start rolling out. Are you in a position yet where you feel your team is, deserves an invite, or do you think you're going to have to potentially play through the qualifiers?
I don't know about this. Valve can decide if we are good enough for invite or not. I think they are watching all games right now. I know that they are doing this every year. Right now we are rather new team. It's like, to be honest, we achieved nothing huge. So if we will not receive an invitation, we are totally fine with it. We agree and ready to deal with it. And then we're gonna go through qualifier stage and we're gonna perform, we're gonna practice a lot, and I think we can go through.
So you speak about practice there. If you were to go through the qualifiers, are you looking at a full-on boot camp, maybe weeks worth of practice with the team and all together?
We are discussing this a lot. So we don't know if we're gonna make boot camp before qualifier. If we go to international, we're gonna make boot camp for sure. Right now, last month, almost every day, we are making weekend once per 10 days or something like this, and every day we are playing or discussing something 5 hours per day. So we are fine practicing online, I think, at our homes.
So you mentioned discussing certain things there. Is that part of your method working with the team? Is it looking at replays? Is it talking about it as a group, highlighting where things went wrong, or just studying other teams before you face them?
Me, by myself, I'm watching a lot of replays, a lot of live games from other teams. I'm learning something from them. I'm trying to find how to beat them. I'm discussing all this with my team. They're helping me with this. They are giving me some advices, of course. And we, by ourselves, after we are losing some games, we are for sure going watching replay to see what went wrong. Yeah. What we can do next time when we'll face the same situation to avoid those mistakes.
Okay. And before I let you go, what is your current opinion on 6.8? Are you happy with the current stage of Daughter, or do you think there's some tweaks that are needed there?
Maybe Ember Spirit a bit OP, but all else, I really like those changes. A lot of more heroes came in new meta. Yeah. It's drafting is much more interesting because now you can involve much more heroes in this meta. So I really like what Valve are doing with that.
All right, that's good to hear. And before I let you go, is there any sponsors you would like to give a shout out to and your fans?
Yeah, of course, shout out to our sponsors, shout out to RoX.KIS, because without them it would be impossible to make all this practice and all these things what we are doing as a team now. Shout out to all our fans. You guys are really helping us to improve, and because of you we want to go and try to prove you that we are good enough.
Okay. All right, thank you, Goblak, and best of luck for the matches tomorrow.
Thank you.